10 ways to trigger Enter the Gungeon fanboys. I'm sorry. That was a clickbaity title. Or was it? But the video is actually very peaceable. Yes, very conciliatory. So keep watching, please. So I made this video 2 days ago, I guess, about Enter the Gungeon, and I tried to add my constructive criticism to the debate so that people could see what bothered me about the game and how I would improve it if I could. Because Enter the Gungeon is a very good game, and it has a lot of potential and only a few flaws that are really annoying to me. Most of all, not being able to jump on the tables, honestly. I think that's the main one. So anyways, this is a series of videos that I want to make called Constructive Criticism. Some of my fans have been very appreciative of this video, because who doesn't want to hear a game developer talk about game design, right? But then other people have had a different reaction to it. Some people got really polarized, as if it was some kind of US election where you have to choose between Trump and Hillary. That was not my intention. I didn't mean to compare Gungeon to Isaac. I only mentioned Isaac because I didn't want to be called a hypocrite for having flaws in my game and then criticizing flaws in other games. That's why I made these comparisons, but I never wanted to compare Isaac to... I didn't mean to say that Isaac was better than Enter the Gungeon. They're both games, and they're both games that I like to play, even though I didn't get to experience Binding of Isaac as a user as much as other people would have, so I don't know too much about that. That's one reason why I can't even compare the two games, because one game I know as a behind the scenes view, and the other game I know as a user, so that's why I like Enter the Gungeon so much, because it's a game that I can play without having to worry about whenever I find a bug I'd have to fix it later on. Very carefully, as if wielding a very expensive Chinese vase when I play Binding of Isaac. If I break, I'd have to fix and pay for. So anyways, there were people in the comments then who either said that Isaac was better or Enter the Gungeon was better, and I suppose it's fine for them to say that, but that was not the video. That wasn't what the video was about, to compare the two games. It was pretty much purely about Enter the Gungeon, the video. I guess I could have made that more clear. Anyways, later on, someone I know posted the video I made on the Enter the Gungeon discussion board, and people got very outraged at my video. Oh yeah, I shouldn't laugh. That's not funny. People said I was cringy, and I was insulted as well, and it's odd that people only call me cringy if they disagree with me. Or do I generally sound horrible when I talk, like a disgusting neckbeard nerd, lisping and stumbling the words? Oh yeah, I guess I do. I guess maybe people like it that way though, who knows? Anyways, I think that people shouldn't get insulted for criticizing things that other people like. I think if you like something, then you should be glad to hear other people talk about it. I think it's very important that people are allowed to speak their mind without getting attacked. My video wasn't some condescending way of telling people to make a better game or to do it more like Isaac or whatever. I just wanted to give my 2 cents, and that was all. Or 10 cents, yes. And I definitely didn't want to start any kind of debate of fanboys, any kind of war of Isaac versus Gungeon. They're both valid games that you should enjoy. In fact, enjoy them both, please. I don't think that anyone should surround themselves with sycophants that only agree with them on everything. I think that conversation is very important to be had with people that you don't always agree with. And then there was one guy who said that game developers should never tell each other how to improve their games. And that was an outraging opinion, don't you think? A very odd thing to say, for sure. I think that games would benefit a lot if game developers would talk amongst each other more. I love reading constructive criticisms about my games. I spent a lot of time fixing features in Binding of Isaac long after it was released, and it helped when people made lists about the game telling me what was wrong. It's really awesome to see people react to my game, even if it's negative. But I wasn't being negative about Enter the Gungeon, right? Anyways, I'm not working on Binding of Isaac anymore at the moment, because now I'm working on a different game. A game that is 3D, and it got on Greenlight, and soon it'll be on Early Access. You can check out the trailer on my YouTube page if you want. It's the channel trailer of my YouTube page. I hope that people will get interested in improving the game as well once that comes on Early Access. And I hope they'll tell me what they like and dislike about it, and I don't feel silenced by fanboys of the game. I think it's obvious that Enter the Gungeon has a lot of room for improvement, and that's why it has 90% positive reviews. I bet there's just a lot of people still waiting for a very juicy update to finally give their positive review. And for those people who said that I wasn't very good at the game, or that I didn't play the game enough, or stuff like that, I've played the game for 30 minutes now. 30 hours, I meant. And I didn't even have it that long, so I'm sure I'll be good at one point, even though I'm getting old, so maybe not. We'll have to see. But that doesn't mean I shouldn't be able to say something, right? Because there'll be a whole lot of people who play the game less than me, and if I have trouble with it, then they will have trouble with it too. And therefore it is important to have perspectives of people with all kinds of amounts of experience in the game. Oh well, we'll see how I think about the game once I get much better at it. Well, subscribe for more game development talk. Goodbye.